Hey there YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Mikey speaking. Today I wanted to go into LICY. I wanted to go over their finances as well as their Q3 call, which happened I believe in July. But I wanted to get a better understanding since I'm starting to buy their stock more, which I'm in about maybe 200 shares right now. I wanted to figure out how much I feel comfortable with investing in them by getting a better understanding of who they are and what they do. Now, in case you don't know what LICY is, they recycle lithium batteries as well as a few other things, and they're able to pull out resources from these batteries. From my current research, they're the most effective out there. Now, I am going to go over their Q3 call, but remember, this is basically a sales pitch from them to their investors to either keep investing, stay with their investment, or get new investors involved. So keep that in mind while I'm going over this. But I'm also going to go over basically after reading this, how much money I'm willing to put into this company or how many shares I'm willing to own. Let's bring you over to the computer. So this is LICY. This is their financial call. It was taking place in September. I apologize about that. It's their financial quarterly report that took place in July. But there's a few good points that I liked in this whole thing, and I'm just going to speed through it basically. They are a public company and have been a public company for about a year. They've been actually a company for about 5 years. There are other industry players. Now, from what I can tell, they're doing the best out of all of them when it comes to being able to recover the most amount of materials from these lithium batteries. And here you go. They recycle lithium batteries. And a lot of the lithium batteries they actually recycle are scraps from, like, let's say Tesla has a batch that just isn't charging properly. They end up sending it to a company like LICY, and LICY recycles it, pulls out the raw material, and resells it. So it's very useful. 5 to 10% of manufacturing volumes are typically rejected. So that's where they're getting a lot of their revenue from, basically. And they're expecting by 2025, 70% of their revenue is just going to be that. And I'm assuming that's because more cars are going to be manufactured, more EV cars. You have hybrid cars. You have the Tesla cars that are full EV. You have a lot of electric vehicles that are being created right now. And not all the batteries are going to be produced properly, so they have to go somewhere. And then, you know, when they actually need to, like when the car dies, the car is like 10 years old, the batteries just aren't holding a charge anymore, LICY will take them in, or another company would take them in as well. This is where I figured out basically how much I want to invest in the LICY currently. So you see basically here's how many tons they're able to produce currently, how many tons they're able to recycle. And by 2025, they're expecting to basically 10x that number, if not more. Now, again, like I said before, this is a earnings call, or sorry, a financial result call. They're trying to get more investors, but I was looking at what they were doing prior till now, which I'll go over their financial sheets, and they are growing exponentially, in my opinion. The more EV cars that are out there, the more they're going to have business. So they're going to have plenty of business, which I like. So 10x is basically what I see here of their projected growth within 3 years, which is absolutely amazing in my opinion. And just saying that they started about 5 years ago. Traditional methods have about anywhere of a 30 to 50% loss, where their method actually has a 95% gain of raw materials, so a 5% loss. That's a huge difference. Even just going off of the 30%, that is night and day. 5% waste, 30% waste, night and day. So here's basically they're going into the industry standards, which is 50%. They're way above that. Tons of more information. It was actually a really good read. And this was some Q&As they were asking. Saying increased about 840%. Okay. Net loss was approximately 6.9 million compared to 1.8 million the year prior. That I found interesting, that they have a greater loss, but their income has also increased substantially. Their outstanding shares, 163 million. Keep going down. think that was all the information that I was looking for here. So here's where I got the part about the hybrid cars and the other 30%, because 70% of their expected recycling is going to be coming from bad batteries, basically. The other 30% from old hybrids, old vehicles, and they basically go into that right around here. And that's it for this. Now for this part. This is the finance part. Let's expand this and zoom in so you can see better. So here goes a bit about their finances. Keep in mind this is quarterly for 3 months, but their finances their product sales from 2020 to 2021 within those 3 months has gone up substantially, over 1,000%. Their recycling services revenue has gone up about 100%, and their total revenue overall has gone up close to 1,000%, 940%. Now, the cost has gone up as well, unfortunately, which actually puts them at a negative net income. I don't like that part about this company. This is a SPAC company, so I'm taking that into consideration with how much money I want to invest. So their expenses for their employees paid has gone up 400%, which that part I did like, because more employees means more money coming in. And as we see, they've increased their income. And everything else that they might have, whether it be marketing, services, whatever else it is, has gone up by 400% from 2020 to 2021. Meaning that their total expenses has gone up 400%. Now, this is what I was trying to find out. If they keep this route, their income going up 900% and their expenses going up 400%, their income was double the percentage of their expenses as far as what it was. It was 940% compared to 400% increase. So if they keep that route, I'll feel more comfortable investing more into this company. But I'm going to keep a lookout for their next quarterly report as well. So I basically broke down what the company is worth, how many outstanding shares versus their net, hoping that they grow by the 10x that they were saying they're going to grow by. In theory, I think this company could be worth $100 by 2025. That's just the estimates I'm coming up with. This is my first time doing something like this, basically trying to figure out what the company is going to be worth in the future using their numbers plus some expectations I have. I wish I can get more detailed with it, but I'm learning the process of basically analyzing stocks, understanding their financial reports. But I really do think this company can 2 to 10x. So now here goes my plan for this company. Currently, they're sitting at about $9. I'm trying to acquire about 300 shares total of this company. So around $3,000. That's going to be my goal. When this company hits, hopefully, when this company hits $30, which I think is very reasonable that this company can within the next couple of years hit $30, which my goal is hopefully in the next 3 years it hits $100. Anyways, I will sell 1/3 of my shares. Basically, I'm treating this the way I would trade a penny stock. Any penny stock I trade, if I'm buying it for 0.003 cents, the second it hits 0.006 cents, I'm selling half of my shares. That way my original expense I'm out of. So if I spent $1,000 on it, I got my $1,000 back, but I'm still in that other $1,000 profit. And that's what I want to be in. I want to be in full profit, ideally. So worst case scenario, I have about $3,000 invested in this company and it goes to shit. All my money's gone. But if it can get to around $30 initially, I'll sell 1/3 of it, get all the money back that I invested, that $3,000, and then just 2025, probably even 2030, I'm just going to sit on my hands on this company and just hodl it until I need to or want to sell it. But I don't foresee that. Just the same way I'm doing with Tesla. Tesla, I'm currently about $20,000 in. I'm keeping Tesla for like the next 5 to 10 years because I think Tesla can double, if not triple its price. I'm hoping. This company, I'm actually thinking it can 10x its original price according to what they're expecting they're going to be able to do. It's all speculation. It's all guessing. Again, reading their earnings report, they sold me. I want to buy more. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence before buying this company. It is a speculative company. Sorry, I was going to say SPAC and speculative at the same time. But keep in mind that this company can go to zero. Currently, they're having a negative income over, what was it again? Looking at their net income of $6 billion of negative income. Am I reading that? 100,000, sorry, 6 million. I got scared for a second. I thought that was 6 billion. They have a over 6 million negative income currently. So this company isn't positive today, but doesn't mean it can't be positive in the future. But keep in mind, when you're buying shares of this company, you have to understand that they're not producing a positive income currently and may possibly never. At $10 a share or less, I think it's still a steal for what they could do. And they're recycling lithium batteries. They're recovering 95% of the materials. This is something that we need with our EV market basically booming, in my opinion. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. Until the next one, have a good one. Bye.